If I told you that people over 50, 60, and even 70 in Japan stay strong, mobile, and energetic without going to the gym, without lifting heavy weights, and without doing long, exhausting workouts, would you believe me? Because what I'm about to share with you isn't a trend, it's not a fitness gimmick, and it's definitely not the kind of thing that requires fancy equipment or complicated routines. These are simple, everyday movements. Movements that Japanese elders have been doing for generations. Movements that science now confirms improve balance, flexibility, joint health, muscle function, and longevity. And the best part? You can start doing them right after this video, right in your living room, and I promise you, within a few days you'll feel the difference. Now I want you to imagine something. Picture a 75-year-old Japanese man or woman walking calmly down a street. Notice their posture. Their back is upright, their steps are stable, and their movement is effortless. No limping, no stiffness, no discomfort with every step. They move like someone decades younger, and it makes you wonder, what are they doing differently? How do they stay so mobile while so many people around the world lose strength, develop joint pain, or slow down drastically after 50? The answer isn't luck, it isn't genetics, and it isn't because they're secretly doing intense workouts. It's because they practice a set of small, consistent movements every single day that keep their bodies functioning the way they were designed to. And today, I'm going to share 6 of the most powerful ones with you. These are movements that anyone can do, no matter their fitness level. They don't require equipment, they don't require a gym, and they take only a few minutes a day. But what they target is everything: your balance, your core strength, your joints, your muscles, your coordination, and even your brain. Because the truth is, aging well isn't about running marathons or doing heavy squats. It's about keeping the body active in ways that mimic natural movement. Movements that keep your blood flowing, your joints lubricated, your muscles switched on, and your mind sharp. Before we get into the first movement, I want you to understand why these everyday Japanese habits work so well. In Japan, especially in rural and traditional areas, life itself is movement. People sit on the floor, not chairs. They squat daily. They walk everywhere. They bend, reach, twist, stretch, and stabilize constantly. These simple behaviors naturally activate the core, strengthen the legs, improve hip mobility, and train the body to stay flexible. Western lifestyles, on the other hand, involve long hours of sitting, minimal movement, and very repetitive patterns. Over time, this stiffens the joints, weakens the muscles, and reduces circulation. So what Japanese elders are doing isn't magic, it's maintenance. It's like brushing your teeth, but for your muscles, your joints, and your longevity. So let's start with the first movement Japanese elders do every day, and this one might surprise you because it looks so simple, yet it's incredibly powerful for the legs, the hips, and the spine. It's the gentle forward bend. Now, I know what you might be thinking: bending forward sounds too basic. But here's why it works. When you bend forward slowly, especially in the morning, you activate the posterior chain, the muscles along your back, your glutes, and your hamstrings. You also decompress the spine, stretch the hips, and improve circulation. Japanese elders often do this movement right after waking up to loosen any overnight stiffness. They bend gently, slowly, letting gravity help them as they let their head and shoulders relax. And what this does is give your spine a chance to release tension. When you do this daily, your lower back becomes less stiff, your balance improves, and your walking becomes smoother. And the key here is not to force the stretch. Just bend as far as you comfortably can, breathe deeply, and let your body open up naturally. Over weeks, you'll notice your flexibility improving without you even trying. Now, the second movement is one you've probably seen before, but the reason Japanese elders do it daily is because it keeps the hips open and the joints lubricated. It's the gentle hip rotation. Think about how often we sit. Our hips stay in the same position for hours, and that stiffness shows up as lower back pain, poor balance, and difficulty lifting the leg to climb stairs. Japanese elders counter this by standing tall and moving their hips in slow circles, first clockwise, then counterclockwise. This isn't a workout. It's more like waking up the joints. What's amazing about this movement is that as your hips rotate, your lower back relaxes, your core activates naturally, and you improve the connection between your legs and your spine. If you start doing this every morning, you'll notice your walking feels easier, your steps feel lighter, and your lower back feels supported. This simple circular movement can even reduce the risk of falls because it improves hip mobility, which is one of the most important factors in senior wellness. The third movement is something that every Japanese elder is familiar with, especially in traditional households, the deep squat or floor-level squat. Now, before you panic, I'm not talking about a gym squat with weights. I'm talking about a natural, comfortable squat where you lower yourself as far as your body allows, even if it's just a few inches. Many Japanese elders sit on tatami floors, eat on low tables, and get up and down multiple times a day. This constantly strengthens their thighs, their core, and especially their ankle mobility. You don't need to go deep if you can't, just practicing the movement pattern itself is beneficial. If you can only go halfway, that is perfectly fine. What matters is consistency. Every time you squat, your knees get stronger, your hip joints stay mobile, and your leg muscles stay active. And here's something interesting. Studies show that cultures where people still squat daily tend to have lower rates of knee pain. Because squatting strengthens the muscles around the knees, distributes the body's weight naturally, and improves joint alignment. Try doing a few slow squats every day, and over the next few weeks you will start noticing more stability, more strength, and better endurance for everyday tasks like climbing stairs or getting out of a chair. Now movement number 4 is beautiful because it doesn't just help your body, it also helps your brain. It's the slow arm swing, a movement deeply associated with traditional Japanese morning routines and practices like radio taiso. If you've ever seen a group of Japanese elders in a park early in the morning moving in sync, you've likely seen this. Swinging the arms slowly forward and backward while keeping the knees soft and the core relaxed does wonders for circulation. It helps open the chest, improve posture, and enhance coordination. But what most people don't realize is that slow arm swings stimulate the brain, especially the parts responsible for balance and rhythm. When you swing your arms gently, your spine rotates naturally, and this rotation activates the small muscles along your vertebrae that help with stability. Over time, this helps prevent back stiffness, supports good posture, and improves your ability to move smoothly. You'll also notice your breathing deepen, which is amazing for reducing stress and increasing energy. And the beauty of this movement is that it's nearly effortless. You can even do it while watching TV or listening to music. The fifth movement is something Japanese elders do nearly every day without even thinking about it: heel-to-toe walking. This is one of the simplest and most powerful balance training exercises you can do. When you walk heel to toe, like you're walking on a narrow line, you force your body to activate the muscles that stabilize your ankles, knees, and hips. Elders in Japan often walk on narrow garden paths, stone walkways, or small stepping stone trails that naturally train their balance. This type of walking keeps their stabilizing muscles active and prevents the kind of muscle deterioration that leads to falls later in life. What's amazing about heel-to-toe walking is that it strengthens not just the legs but the brain as well. It challenges your coordination, improves your posture, and even sharpens your focus. And here's the best part. You can do it inside your home, down your hallway, in your kitchen, or even outdoors on a sidewalk. Just take slow, controlled steps, touching your heel to your opposite toe with each step. After a week or two, you'll notice your balance improving without you even realizing it. And finally, the sixth movement is one of the most powerful longevity practices found in Japan: the gentle torso twist. Twisting is something many of us stop doing as we age, but it's essential for keeping the spine healthy, the core strong, and the digestive organs stimulated. Japanese elders often twist gently while standing or sitting on the floor, turning the upper body from side to side with relaxed shoulders and a calm breath. This movement enhances spinal flexibility, loosens the back muscles, and improves the connection between the upper and lower body. It even helps digestion by stimulating the internal organs. When you twist regularly, your posture improves, your waist becomes more flexible, and you feel lighter and more mobile. What's important here is to keep the movement gentle. Do not force anything. Just turn as far as your body comfortably allows. Over time, you'll feel your spine loosen and your core become more responsive. Now, I want you to imagine what happens when these 6 movements become part of your daily routine. You wake up in the morning and instead of feeling stiff or sluggish, your body feels alive. Your joints feel smoother, your steps feel lighter, your back feels freer, and your posture naturally improves. These movements are not meant to exhaust you. They are meant to activate you. That's the secret. Japanese elders stay mobile not because they work harder, but because they move smarter. They focus on small, consistent habits that compound over time. And that's what I want for you. Imagine yourself a few months from now. You're walking with more confidence. Getting out of a chair is easier. Climbing stairs doesn't leave you breathless. Your back feels better. Your hips don't feel as tight. Your balance has improved. All because you embraced simple movements that take just minutes a day. And here's something truly powerful to remember. Your body is not aging as fast as you think. Most of the stiffness, weakness, and slow movement people associate with age is actually caused by lack of movement, not age itself. The human body is incredibly adaptive. When you start moving it gently and regularly, just like Japanese elders do, it responds quickly. Muscles wake up. Joints start moving better. Blood circulation improves. Even your mood and energy levels lift. So if you're watching this and thinking, it's too late for me, or I'm not flexible enough, stop right there. You are not too old. You are not too weak. You are not too stiff. You just haven't been shown the right approach yet. These movements are designed for any body. Even if you're 50, 60, 70, or older, you can start today. Start small. Start slow. But start. Because consistency is the real fountain of youth. Now, before we wrap up, I want to talk about something even more important than the movements themselves, the mindset behind them. Japanese culture emphasizes something called kaizen. It means continuous improvement, little by little, one small step at a time. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing simple things repeatedly. So when you try these movements, don't worry about doing them like a yoga instructor or a fitness athlete. Just focus on doing them gently and daily. If you can only bend a little, that's enough. If your squat isn't deep, that's fine. If your balance wobbles, that's normal. What matters is that you show up for your body every day. The truth is, your body wants to support you. It wants to heal, to strengthen, to move better. You just have to give it the stimulus. These 6 movements offer exactly that stimulus. Natural, gentle, and effective. So here's what I encourage you to do. After this video, pick 2 or 3 of these movements to start with today. Try them slowly, for just a minute each. Then tomorrow add another one. By the end of the week, you'll be doing all 6 without even thinking about it. And the way your body will respond will surprise you. You'll feel more alive, more agile, and more capable than you have in years. And if you want more videos like this, simple daily habits, science-backed movements, and practical fitness routines specifically designed for people over 50, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with a friend or loved one who might benefit from it. Remember, aging is not about decline, it's about adaptation. It's about choosing movement over stiffness, strength over weakness, and energy over fatigue. And the Japanese have shown us that aging gracefully is absolutely possible when you commit to small movements every day. Thank you so much for watching. Your body is your lifelong home. Take care of it, move with it, and honor it. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, keep moving, stay strong, and embrace the power of simple daily habits.